The Democrats don't speak for me. Speak for me. Speak for me. Republicans can't speak for me. Speak for me. Speak for me. A bitch ass nigga can't speak for me. Speak for me. Speak for me. You coon ass niggas can't speak for me. Speak for me. Speak for me. Listen here, this is a fact of life. I be rapping like Nat Turner came back to life. Grab Donald Trump by the pussy, he ain't acting right. I never run from a conflict, I be glad to fight. It's a very cold world that we live in. Somebody please tell Elizabeth you're not an Indian. You just trying to con them people to get the benefit. Just another immigrant, stealing from the Indians. That's some punk ass shit and that's too lame. Now we finna step over to Andrew Yang. And you a sucker, you could never speak for black folks. Fake ass pandemic, trying to get the black votes. The Democrats don't speak for me. Speak for me. Speak for me. Republicans can't speak for me. Speak for me. Speak for me. A bitch ass nigga can't speak for me. Speak for me. Speak for me. You coon ass niggas can't speak for me. Speak for me. Speak for me. You know your boy be high off sativa. Kamala wasn't popping, so we said bye, Felicia. She ain't had a right policy. We ain't trying to meet her. Y'all can take Biden too. Bye. We don't need him. We don't need Roland Martin or that coon Al Sharpton. Didn't need Cory Booker from the start, man. I don't fuck with police and no snitch. You know I'm coming with the heat when I spit it. The Democrats don't speak for me. Speak for me. Speak for me. Republicans can't speak for me. Speak for me. Speak for me. A bitch ass nigga can't speak for me. Speak for me. Speak for me. You coon ass niggas can't speak for me. Speak for me. Speak for me. If you ever go to court and this is your luck, try not to get fucked by Benjamin Crump. I know it's hard. You and go is hard. But who the fuck is Amy Cloak? Put her picture up on the bullseye and start throwing darts. People cut our organs out our bodies, that's a stolen heart. They can't save us from the flood like Noah's Ark. Black lives always matter, we finna go for ours. So then we savages, we don't need to pot the piss. Mike Bloomberg can suck dick with that stop and frisk. You ain't speaking for us, we don't know you. Bernie Sanders, and get your funky ass on too. The Democrats don't speak for me. Speak for me. Speak for me. Republicans can't speak for me. Speak for me. Speak for me. A bitch ass nigga can't speak for me. Speak for me. Speak for me. You coon ass niggas can't speak for me. Speak for me. Speak for me.
I'm talking about shout it going crazy. People going crazy in them motherfuckers. Run that shit back, man.
But it's nothing. Nothing. Got a woman on the bed. Man made the car. Man thinks about a little bit of baby girl and a baby boy, and man makes them happy because man makes them joy. But after man make everything we can, do you know that man makes money? Buy from other men. This is a man's world. But
I'm talking about shout it going crazy. People going crazy in them motherfuckers. Run that shit back, man.
But it's nothing. Nothing. Got a woman on the bed. Man thinks about a little bit of baby girl and a baby boy. And man makes them happy because man makes them joy. But after man make everything we can, do you know that man makes money? To buy from other men. This is a man's world. But
Greetings, Black family, greetings. Thank y'all for tuning in to this special edition of Front Line Blacc News, New Year's Eve edition 2024, going into 2025 with the Front Line Blacc News. I didn't really have anything planned for the show. I was just going to do a recap of 2024, significant moments that happened in 2024, specifically pertaining to Black people on the Pacific. So, I'm waiting on Shabaka to join us. So while I'm waiting on Shabaka, I'm going to play a couple of clips out with the old and with the new. I am so glad 2024 was over. This has been a very stressful year, to say the least. I don't know which one has been worse, 2023 or 2024. But I'm glad to see them both come to an end. Based off the Gregorian calendar, we understand that the new year does not begin in the winter, but it begins in the spring. But since we are based off the Gregorian calendar, the new year starts in an hour. They just celebrated Happy New Year's in the Central. I'm watching on TV right now. Dallas just celebrated their 2025, so we still got like another hour here in Denver and another 2 hours in California on the West Coast. So thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to Front Line Blacc News. Now, let me find what I was looking for. I had a whole key set up. I think this is it right here. Fair use, P2, fair use.
Now here's a look back at the year that was. In January, a Boeing jet made an emergency mid-flight. The incident triggered a temporary MAX 9 fleet and an ongoing search for accountability.
Mahomes flings it. It's there! Hartman!
February saw the overtime victory of the Kansas City Chiefs in Super Bowl 58, making that team the first back-to-back NFL champs in 20 years. In March, a container ship struck Baltimore's Francis Scott Key Bridge, causing a partial collapse, 6 deaths, and the temporary rerouting of trade ships. April brought a rare total solar eclipse across North America, including 15 U.S. states. Terrestrial business ground to a halt as dazzled earthlings gazed upward. helicopter crash in May. His more but alive. 1 week later, President Joe Biden announced,
"So I've decided the best way forward is to pass the torch to a new generation."
he was abandoning his bid for re-election. And Vice President Kamala Harris soon replaced him at the top of the ticket.
Oh, is that right, cuz? Is that right?
August
The hell was Fat Joe?
saw the largest and
I'm
most
boycotting that.
complex prisoner
New
swap
Year's Eve,
since the Cold War, with 3 Americans, including journal reporter Evan Christian. In September, Hurricane Helene battered the southeastern U.S., killing more than 230 people and causing tens of billions of dollars in property damage. Former President Jimmy Carter marked a major milestone in October, becoming the first U.S. president to reach his 100th birthday.
Look what happened. Is this crazy?
Former President Donald Trump won re-election in November, only the second president ever elected to serve non-consecutive terms. And rebels overtook the Syrian capital of Damascus earlier this month, forming a new government and ousting strongman Bashar al-Assad. After decades of repressive rule by the Assad family, Syrians face an uncertain future with trepidation and hope.
The 20-year-old shooter is dead after a shocking assassination attempt.
On Israel launching a ground operation in Lebanon.
On Diddy Combs is denied bail. And racketeering.
CEO of United Healthcare. He was shot and killed while outside the Hilton Hotel.
Claudine Gay becomes the second university president to resign following that appearance in front of Congress.
Does calling for the genocide of Jews violate Harvard's rules of bullying and harassment?
It can be, depending on the context.
Владимир Путин убил моего мужа Алексея Навального.
And the vote now underway on whether to impeach Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas.
The resolution is adopted.
Donald Trump may have authored the art of the deal, but he perfected the art of the steal.
A brand new album comes out April 19th. It's called The Tortured Poets Department.
Yo! What the? We are Maryland tough, and we are Baltimore strong.
It was thought that my condition was non-cancerous. However, tests after the operation found cancer had been present.
Beyonce's Cowboy Carter is here, and suddenly it feels like everyone is into country music.
Seeing the last bits that are just getting through, and now we're getting to totality.
Has found former President Donald Trump guilty on all 34 felony counts of falsifying business records.
This was a rigged, disgraceful trial. The real verdict is going to be November 5th by the people.
That I have reasonable grounds to believe that Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu and Minister of International
today because
Out of a coconut tree.
Take a look at what happened.
And the flame has been lit for the Paris Games.
This is the first day of the Republican National Convention.
The next Vice President of the United States, the current Senator from Ohio, J.D. Vance. We will very quickly make America great again.
So I've decided the best way forward is to pass the torch to a new generation.
Your motion to dismiss with prejudice is granted.
Have you provided all audio and video recordings in your possession to this committee, as we asked on July 15th, yes or no?
I would have to get back to you.
That is a no. You're full of today.
I am now officially the Democratic nominee, Governor Tim Walz of the great state of Minnesota.
The 2024 Democratic National Convention begins now.
Let us write the next great chapter in the most extraordinary story ever told.
So glad that lost.
Oh, the devastating impacts of Hurricane Helene. It's not just a catastrophic storm, it's a historic, history-making storm. Entire Southeast and Appalachia.
In Springfield, they're eating the dogs. The people that came in, they're eating the cats.
Donald Trump has no plan for you.
Multiple shots were fired at Trump National Golf Course.
The indictment alleges that between at least 2008 and the president, Combs abused, threatened, and coerced victims to fulfill
Pennsylvania, the biggest battleground prize of the night will go to former President Donald Trump.
The presidential race has been called for former President Donald Trump.
This is the biggest red wave I've seen since Ronald Reagan's 49-state victory in 1984.
The biggest political phoenix from the ashes story that we have ever seen, ever.
We've achieved the most incredible political thing. Look what happened. Is this crazy?
I just spoke with Prime Minister of Israel and Lebanon. I'm pleased to announce that their governments have accepted the United States proposal to end the devastating conflict between Israel and Hezbollah.
We have no evidence at this time that the reported drone sightings pose a national security or a public safety threat.
This decision was done over the weekend while the Bidens were together in Nantucket.
북한 공산 세력의 위협으로부터 자유 대한민국을 수호하고.
Members of the Altoona Police Department arrested Luigi Mangione. At this time, he is believed to be our person of interest in the brazen targeted murder of Brian Thompson, CEO of United Healthcare.
All right, Brother Che, can you hear me? Brother Che.
StreamYard, Shabaka.
Yeah.
Can you hear me, Shabaka?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, StreamYard's acting stupid tonight, Shabaka. Keeps freezing up on me.
Yeah, because it's overloaded,
What are your
man.
Well, I restarted the computer and everything and let it sit for like 20 minutes. So I don't know what's going on. It's probably StreamYard. It's acting stupid tonight. But anyway,
Okay.
What are your thoughts on 2024? Since we still got about another 2 hours of it on the West Coast and another
Right.
hour of it in the the mountain
Actually,
time
y'all
zone.
got 45 minutes.
Yes, about that. It's 45 minutes now. Yes.
Okay. All righty. So with this year in review, once the fuck again, okay, we got dealt some bullshit. Hey, Jay Militant, what's happening with you?
In the building, and we got Brother Kahari in the building so far.
All right, Brother Kahari, how you be? How you be? Win, lose, okay, entertainment. And so what it is, man, is that we're going to try to revitalize ourselves in 2025 to make it all the way live. You know what I'm saying?
Lakeside, it's all the way live.
Yeah, and then what's going to happen is fuck these goddamn tethers, fuck these fucking coons, and fuck these goddamn Yasa bosses, because I'm throwing all these motherfuckers in the same goddamn bucket. They ain't shit. Coons, tethers.
Are you talking about the Congressional Coon Caucus? Are you talking about the Immigrant Caucus?
Yeah, man. Them is the first sacks of shit that need to go.
The Congressional Black Caucus?
Yeah, man. Like I said, and I voted for the last time in my life, man. I am not wasting my time with none of them crooked ass motherfuckers. My goddamn vote is for sale. Motherfucker, you got to pay me. Wish the fuck I'll get out here and waste my goddamn time voting on these motherfuckers, and I don't vote for no goddamn judge, what the fuck soever, you know, in these goddamn kangaroo ass courts.
Yep, vote them all out.
Oh, and the Las Vegas Police Department, they got some motherfucker out there jacked up good and fucked up. So, you know, so his New Year's already off, you know, with a bang. Some bitch ain't gonna be going to court, man, probably till Monday.
So speaking of the other, Shabaka J. Miller just said that Fat Joe has got his Caribbean people performing at the New Year's Eve party with Slick Rick and Dougie Fresh.
Man, fuck Fat Joe.
And he said the line
fuck
has been
that
drawn.
Motherfucker.
And we're not
The line is in the sand. I'm not fucking with none of them. They want to smoke. I got it from. Yeah, I hear you, Jay Militant. You know what I'm saying? And Jay Militant, tell that goddamn Gavin Newsom, man, his punk ass needs to resign. Fuck that son of a bitch.
Yeah, we had covered last night the new laws that's coming into effect.
Man, that shit ridiculous, man. That shit ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Shit's ridiculous. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, and I do got to go to Prim, man, and check this goddamn lottery ticket I got out of California. Who knows? I might have fucked around and found out that I got me about $25, $30.
Fuck Prim. Don't spend a dime in Prim, Black family.
I know, young lady right there. Yeah, little Sharice. Yeah, I ain't forgot about it. You know, I ain't forgot about it at all. You know what I mean? And I did a live feed from there, as you know, Brother Che, about 2.5 years ago. But keep in mind that.
So what you smoking on? What you drinking on? What you doing?
Okay, I got me a cup of hot chocolate and got me a Tampa cigar. That's what I'm doing. Okay. I'm seeing the new year in nice and quiet. Motherfuckers is already out here busting already. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we had a serious car wreck here in Colorado on I-25. Was outside of Castle Rock.
Man. Well, I hope nobody got killed, man. You know what I'm saying? I know exactly where Castle Rock is. You know what I mean? And then you all got that unpredictable ass weather and shit. So I don't know what you all gonna get for the new year.
We have some flurries in the area. We have some flurries. It's in the 20s right now. Temperature outside 24 degrees.
Well, shit, we at 43, and it feels like every bit of about 38. So that's my arthritis kicking in. And then also too, You know, these new laws that's coming in, man, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, read up on your laws, Black family, you know what I mean? And you should be able, and if I got it right, you should be able to go to the website of your state legislatures, and they
Right.
should have a list. Okay, Jay Militant said, once we start being honest about these days, we'll still be under a lot. Yeah, Jay Militant, you get no argument from me on that. And then the dump, as in human shit.
And we want to make that perfectly clear.
Yeah, sir. His sorry stinking ass, he'll be up there running shit, man, in less than 2 weeks. What is it when they inaugurate this motherfucker, man? Is it the second Tuesday in January, or is it the third Tuesday?
Third Tuesday, Shabaka. And also, it's going to be the year of the snake. But you always talking about the snake, Shabaka. 2025 is the Chinese year of the snake.
Kill it. Cut its head off. You got to separate his head from its body. That's the only way to kill that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm seeing up here, man, on social media where some damn fool got a pet python that lets his little baby sits up there with it. Showing a picture up there. Yeah, and that python ain't doing nothing but sizing that baby up, man, to devour his ass. Snakes, kill it. And then from what I understand in the Florida Everglades, man, you got the goddamn anaconda.
So, Black family, in addition to being the year of the snake, 2025 is also going to be the solar maximum. So expect lots of telecommunication issues. Lots of solar.
Okay, so the electromagnetic spectrum is getting ready to get fucked off. Okay. That's a natural phenomenon. And then hopefully this year that...
Every 11 years, excuse me.
Okay, so hopefully when they go up there in that goddamn spaceship with SpaceX, hey, SpaceX, fly that raggedy motherfucker directly to the sun and do humanity a favor.
Okay, Shabaka, what was your most memorable event of 2024?
My most memorable event of 2024, okay.
And feel free to answer in the chat as well. What was your most memorable event of 2024?
Okay, my most memorable event of 2024 is when I went up there to the Barbary Coast and seeing goddamn robotic Google cars. That fucked me up.
Yeah,
that fucked me up.
You talking about when you see the Google car?
Yeah, and ain't nobody driving a motherfucker. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Mine was seeing Kamala Harris and the Democrats crash and burn. Great news. Great news.
Great news. That's better than when the ponies lose. Great news. And I'm looking for the Detroit Lions, man, they're going all the way, man, winning the Super Bowl.
No,
and
that's
also,
not great news. No, the great news is when the Chiefs lose, and they're going to lose on Sunday, and they're not going to make it to the Super Bowl again. That's going to be great news.
Okay, for the Chiefs, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Now, for those of you in Pasadena, California, okay, and keep this in mind, 2725 this year, my ancestors being dropping downloads on me. If you know, you know. Okay. All righty. Okay. February 7th, 2025. Okay, Jay Militant. And for those of you, if you got people down there, mine is they actually sat the man down for a woman of somewhat color. Okay, Jay Militant, could you be more specific, sir?
They're talking about Joe Sleepy Jim Crow Biden.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Sure, you're right. Okay. Sleepy Joe, your stinking ass needs to go on the hospice. You know what I'm saying? So you can join Jimmy real soon. You're incompetent. You're shitting on yourself. Kamala will be humiliated again when she has to read up there as the vice president about the electoral votes. And she will be the one who will be declaring a dump, as in human shit, you know, the president of the United States. And then and Kamala, unfortunately, will be picking up 4 pensions. One from being the assistant district attorney of Alameda County. Another one is from being the district attorney of San Francisco County. One will be from being a U.S. senator from California, and one will be her pension for the being a vice president, so she can go get good and fucked up. So, so she can go up there to Napa Valley, drink that rot gut. You know what I'm saying? And so she's gonna have an income, man, of every goddamn bit, for the rest of her life for about $3.5 million. Rough estimate. Yeah. FBA 25 on the move.
We on the move.
Okay, let me ask you this here, Jay Militant. Please listen to our playback tonight on Shabaka's Black Experience. Does that include diasporic Africans too?
They have lineage in the United States, yes, Shabaka. It's a lineage thing. It's not a group thing. It's a lineage thing. Wherever you trace your lineage to, that's what it is.
Okay, and quite naturally, of course, y'all don't claim no lineage to no raping, slave trading pedophiles, do you?
We claim the lineage before the raping, slave trading pedophiles even arrived here, Shabaka. Because it's been over numerous times. We were already here before our raping, slave trading pedophile even set foot over here.
Okay, well, I have to see more evidence on that there, Brother Che. I'm not denying your wisdom. You know what I'm saying? You're a very, very educated man, a brilliant man. You know what I'm saying? But an old bastard like me, remember this here, youngers. When you get to be an old bastard like me, you know what I'm saying? You've seen and heard it all. I don't down anybody wisdom. But
Blackfoot Creek, Chickasaw, all of that, all the Aboriginal nations that existed before the rape and slave trading pedophile came over here. Yes. And
okay,
Indian
now,
was just black.
Now riddle me this.
Another way of saying black. Just like Aboriginal is just another way of saying the original. Yes.
Okay. Now when I was so is Black Creek and Chickasaw is FBA. Okay, I believe the Chickasaw is down there. Chickasaw. I think they're in Oklahoma. Now keep in mind is that the Cherokee try to make slaves out of us as well too.
They were moved, Shabaka, because originally they was in South Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia, and Florida, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, Andrew Jackson's Indian Removal Act of 1820, I believe, Brother Che.
Yes. And a lot of those tribes, those $5 Indians, Shabaka, they own slaves.
Okay, I know that there too. Okay, now brother is saying that he's mixed with Black and Indian, and no disrespect to this brother, but I just got a question to ask him. Has he ever been to the city of Los Angeles and been stopped by the Los Angeles Police Department?
I don't think so, Shabaka.
Okay, well.
And again, Shabaka, the Los Angeles Police Department sees us all as one big nigga.
Sir, and they don't, and keep in mind
that they see as one big nigga. Don't see themselves as one big nigga. They see themselves as their own distinct ethnic group.
Okay, but sir, when they handcuffed a deaf man by the name of Ezell Ford in LAPD's, Jay Militant is saying one day we will only, if they start acting and doing right, either we fight together or we separate. Okay, Jay Militant, could you be more specific, sir, on separate? Because we do not need any more division within the Black community.
It's already there. It's either they get on code with what FBA is on, or we can't have no dealings with them. That's why I'm saying, like, the Pan-Africanism has been a one-sided affair. We've been the only ones that's been championing for that. All those that you consider Africans in the diaspora, and you're a diasporic African. The diasporic Africans have not been looking out for FBA. and FBA is fed up with it, and we're no longer going to toe that line. So
Okay, that sounds like Brother Jay.
Then they're gonna get left.
Okay, but Brother Jay, that sounds like an in-house issue. Okay, now what I mean by in-house issue, that there's a conversation that we need to have amongst ourselves. So I never been, but my cousin.
Just from LA.
Oh, okay. Now, when you win-lose, when you say LA, are you talking about Los Angeles or Louisiana?
Yes, he's talking about Louisiana. I think he's talking about Los Angeles. You asked him if he had ever been to Los Angeles.
Okay, Jay Militant, is he talking about Louisiana or Los Angeles? Okay, because I've been through Louisiana, didn't like it. I believe in unity with the people.
True, but I'm not unifying with tethers. I'm not unifying with raccoons, and I'm damn sure not unifying with traitors and sellouts.
Okay, all right. Now, okay, he says Los Angeles. Okay, brother, I'm very, very familiar with Los Angeles. Yeah, I'm familiar with Los Angeles, Compton, Watts, Hollywood, North Hollywood, Tarzana, Van Nuys, what's that other motherfucker out there? Chatsworth, Encino, West LA, you know what I mean? Shit, okay. And then, of course, you know, through, okay.
All our
okay. Okay, he's saying with black people. Okay, win lose. Okay, I got you, win lose. Okay. Okay, now, the problem is the movies. Man, you ain't never lied about that, man. Shit, that is a big goddamn problem. And just like win lose, I don't know if you was on with us tonight. You know, I talked to Sarge, and you heard me too, Brother Che. See a movie called Home of the Brave with this black actor by the name of James Edwards in there, man. And I don't know what pissed me off the more. James Edwards, when he sat down there and cried because he was not white, or the imitation of life. Damn near every African I came across treated me with disrespect in interviews where they flat out say we have no connection to the motherland. Okay, that's the neo-colonial list, okay? Because I've had conversations with many of Africans, and I've had, you know, the opposite conversation with them. So, you know, I'm not down with wisdom, Jay Militant, but right over there in Berkeley, I was speaking with a brother from Nigeria, and he was telling me about the copper. White boy opens up his goddamn mouth. I had to tell the white boy to shut the fuck up because this conversation didn't concern him. Okay, like they make feminine and woman masculine for the black community. Plus, if you watch Tyler Perry movies, it always show the bad side of black woman, but not the good side. Now, you got a point on that right there, win-lose. See, that's one of the main goddamn problems that I have with Hollywood. That right there, what this gentleman had said right there. You see, that's one of the main.
Let's
yeah, go ahead.
That Jay Militant is talking about. So you say we're all Africans in the diaspora, and these Africans in the diaspora come over here and seem to wave their finger at us and think they're better than us. But they fled their homeland. They didn't stay to build their homeland. They fled away from their homeland. And they come over here waving their flags, talking about how much better they are than us and how much culture they have. And we don't have no culture, and we don't have that. So we can't unite with that, Shabaka. We can't get importance.
Okay, but Brother Che, now these are not my words. These are the words of Dr. Marimba Ani. Is that the reconnection is going to be painful, and this is part of said pain, in my opinion. Okay, but that is just my opinion. You know, let me just say that. Okay, is because if I ever come across a motherfucker that is white, talking about, well, we're related from the plantation. You got some reparations money for me, motherfucker?
Right.
Well, no, man. Man, you better get the fuck away from me. Okay?
Right. You're not gonna pull a Sarge and have a beer with them talking about, oh, we're family.
Yeah, right. No, and like I told Sarge, He was their property. They could mortgage your black ass. They could rent you out. They could borrow against you. You see what I'm saying? My mom had an African as her doctor, and I had to get at her for talking to my mom crazy. Well, Jay Militant, you will get no argument from me, man, because motherhood is what do they call that?
Sacred.
Sacred. Yes. Motherhood is sacred. Oh yeah.
Shout out to those.
Yeah, I can understand that, but keep in mind, though, Jay Militant,
a lot of them are in the health, and they get these crackerjack degrees. They don't know what the hell they doing, but they got them working on us.
You're right. You see, so as Dr. Ani had stated, all this is part of the Ma'afa. Okay. Now, Jay Militant. Okay, to prove your point even further, Jay Militant, I was in downtown Los Angeles and I saw this white boy cussing his sister out, right? So I requested a sister, and I was younger than you, Brother Che, and in much better shape. So I requested, I said to them, okay, it made sense she married to Mayberry. Okay, Jay Militant, could you be more specific, please? Okay, so, huh?
I think he means she was a bad wench.
Okay. All right, so therefore, yeah, so I got into it with this bad wench.
Okay. What was that damn show? It's an old ass show. Andy Griffin.
Oh yeah, Mayberry. Yeah, the Andy Griffin show with Barney Fife with his one bullet ass with a buster motherfucker and dumbass Gomer Pyle, and then his cousin Goober who ran the gas station and all that old shit. You know what I mean? And then when his sister was getting cussed out by this white boy in downtown LA, I requested her if she needed some assistance. And she told me to mind my own goddamn business, that was her husband. Let me see, what else? We need a Black Unity dating show one day on YT.
We're going to bring back Change Your Heart. Kahari, you might be too young to remember Change Your Heart. We had Change Your Heart in the 80s and 90s.
I vaguely remember Change of Heart.
That the rapper The Game was on there. And wasn't Sparta Loc on there? No, Sparta Loc was on Wheel of Fortune.
Okay, and then also too, I do remember they had a show in the late 60s called The Dating Game. What your plans for 2025 for the Black Front News channel? We're trying to expand it, Winloo. We're trying to expand it, man. Game change of heart. Okay.
Yeah. It was my change of heart.
So we're going to try to expand it, man, because I got to start making some money on this, man. Is because, like I said, this ship is sinking. You know what I mean? You know, and I don't want to see us to go under. So now, question: should we reach out and have people from other backgrounds on anything that we're trying to do?
Only if they own code, Shabaka. I don't want to have tethers. I do not want to have. They got to be on code. They got to be on some Julian type of time. They got to be on some Ibrahim Tahori type of time. They got to be on some Kwame Ture type of time.
And President Museveni of Uganda. All you need is 1,000 and 4,000 watch hours.
Yeah, I think we got that. I can go live. I can go live on my personal page. I don't know if I can go live directly on Front Line Blacc News. I have to test that out. But I think we already got to that, Kahari. Our thing is just getting the subscribers up.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably the subscribers and the watch hours. Yeah.
Okay. Subs.
Subs. Yeah.
Okay. Please specify subs to get paid on YouTube. Okay. Yeah. All righty. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then And then I was looking, got to be on code. We're not doing that old stuff anymore. We tried it and got spit in the face. Yeah, he's right about that. Yeah, he's damn right about that. Yeah.
Hey, we have
Like
the numbers.
Okay.
We thought we had strength in numbers, and we just ended up bringing in more white supremacists that just look like us.
Yeah. Okay. And then too, oh shit. Now I'm trying to think, man, of the California State Department that we got. Okay. We need a logo. Okay. Yeah, we do need a logo. Okay, and we got to copyright it. Yeah, and an LLC, limited liability corporation. Okay, so win lose.
We do have an LLC, something else.
Okay. Okay, but however, we also too, folks, need a Nevada S corporation. Okay, it's because there's something about it, man, where it could help you throughout the rest of the nation, but I'm not sure on it, so I'm going to research that. You see what I mean? You know. And so, you know,
New Year's here in Denver, and I wanted to play this clip of the people that we lost this year.
Okay.
He said, for your brand,
because YouTube will make you pay taxes on that money. Okay, so what we need on that, then we need a tax write-off. So people. So we have to form an LLC. So everything that we're paying money on, man, on travel expenses, man, the payments that we're making here on our respective platforms, keep your receipts and keep a log of what you spend on that for your brand, because YouTube will make you pay taxes on that money, right? Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna play this clip until we bring in the new year here in Denver. So. Hail and farewell, the tribute to those we lost in 2024.
Okay.
It's Sunday morning on CBS, looking back at 2024. And here again is Jane Pauley.
Around this time of year, it's hard not to think of those we lost. Family and friends, most of all. Then there are the people who, in their own way, almost become like family to all of us. People from all walks of life, in all kinds of fields. With Lee Cowan, we say a heartfelt hail and farewell.
For all the people back on Earth, the crew of Apollo 8 has a message that we would like to send to you.
You probably didn't think about it as you celebrated the holidays this past week, but 56 Christmas Eves ago, we got a view of our island home like we've never seen before. The man who took that picture, Apollo 8 astronaut William Andrews, he left us this year. And up until the end, he never lost that humbling feeling of where we all sit in the vacuum of space.
When I look up at that moon.
Okay, African Diaspora has a team, I noticed, okay. Okay, yeah, we getting glitched, and I think Brother Che is all that space junk up in there, man, that's fucking with the electromagnetic spectrum. In fact, I know it is.
Even today in seed when it
After you're gone, after you've gone away.
From Frank Sinatra, the king of the crooners, to Michael Jackson, the king of pop. Quincy Jones made them all better.
You've had an amazing life, haven't you?
Man, it's unbelievable. I look back, you can't believe it happened, you know.
Check the internet.
But it did.
And it keeps happening.
Quincy Jones dreamed big. After all, aren't dreams supposed to be as big as an Iowa cornfield?
They'll arrive at your door, as innocent as children, longing for the past. People will come, Ray.
James Earl Jones grew up stuttering, only to go on to develop one of the warmest, most recognizable voices ever.
I am your father. When we die, our bodies become the grass.
He brought his characters to life, even when talking about death.
We are all connected in the great circle of life.
A sentiment shared by another talent we lost this year, actor John Amos.
Oh, I do.
What about Black Pride? What about it? You don't need no gang for that. You black, just be proud.
Yeah.
Go with me to that land.
Bernice Johnson Regan expressed her pride in song.
The journey begins in South America, in the cotton fields of El Salvador.
She was the founding member of
Okay, we got
He left us at 103. Jerome Gary Cooper was the first Black American to lead a Marine Corps infantry unit. William Goines became the first Black Navy SEAL. We salute John Kinsel Sr., one of the legendary Navajo code talkers, and Bud Anderson, one of the few triple ace pilots. Lou Conter, Richard Dick Higgins, and Bob Fernandez, just some of those we lost who were at Pearl Harbor on that day that still lives in infamy.
Put your toes on the edge of the top line, you slimy worm.
We celebrate our military heroes in films, too, of course.
Well, you've been all your lives. Listening to Mick Jagger music and bad-mouthing your country, I'll bet.
In one of his many roles, Lou Gossett Jr. put the drill in Drill Sergeant.
I am caught and don't want to run, cause I'm having so much fun with Honey Bun.
As a World War II Navy nurse, Mitzi Gaynor gave us a glimpse of troops stationed in the South Pacific. Donald Sutherland brought us into the world of a Korean War MASH unit.
I'm Dr. Jekyll, actually. This is my friend, Mr. Hyde.
Tributes. Now, you know,
we welcome you.
Weed.
He could do it all.
We salute courage and your sacrifice.
Pierre Totem Locomotor. I've always wanted to use that spell.
Dame Maggie Smith's characters cast spells on audiences. Truly elegant spells.
Whoever opened the window has opened it too wide. 6 inches is perfectly adequate. More is vulgar. Forsooth, one should have an innate sense of these things, of what is suitable.
Fame came to her in her 70s.
So put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Out of a series that took both sides of the Atlantic by storm.
I was right about my maid. She's leaving to get married. Well, how could you be so selfish?
We're always saying there aren't enough parts for women of a certain age, but in actual fact, I've been incredibly lucky.
She, like so many actors we lost this year.
Take it to see Mr. Murdoch.
Sissies, you let a woman beat ya? You little tiny nothing.
Refuse thy name. Now, boys, we can do this the easy way or the hard way. I guess it's going to be the hard way.
I am certain that all that has happened is but the overture to enormous sweeping changes that will soon engulf my life. If only I knew what they were.
Hi, I'm Brenda. My name.
Apollo Creed meets the Italian Stallion. Sounds like a
That
damn monster
was goddamn fantasy right there. And that
Roger
was a
Corman.
disrespect
He
to
made
Muhammad
plenty of
Ali's
monster
legacy.
movies. He was famous for doing a whole lot with a very little. The undisputed
But I did like
king
Carl
of the
Weathers in Action
I say to
Jackson.
you, keep gambling, keep taking chances.
It was a gamble to swim at night off the beach town of Amity Island in Jaws. Susan Becklini found that out the hard way. She was the stunt woman who was that famous shark's midnight snack. Ginny Epper was Wonder Woman's stunt double. It took Falls and countless other productions as well.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Look.
You love it.
I love it. It's where I'm the most alive.
Thank you, Kenneth. We lost some prominent game show hosts too. Peter Marshall from Hollywood Squares and Chuck Woolery, the host of Love Connection. But when it came to finding love at sea,
Okay, all right, so we're having a problem in the electromagnetic spectrum again. Also, too, ladies and gentlemen, there's going to be New Year's in Denver, Colorado, within 10 minutes, okay? And then
you
we
said
got
it's not the heart that falls
out
in
here
love,
in the West,
but the
we got
brain.
our 10 minutes.
Love, she said, was a science.
That's my 25th book.
Author Barbara Taylor Bradford ignited our brains with steamy tales of love and betrayal in dozens of best-selling novels.
Why do you like to write about people who are so fabulous?
Readers really don't want to read about ugly people, Rita.
I hate your ugly face. I see it every place. It follows me wherever I
That silly ditty about being ugly was the first song country singer-songwriter Chris Christopherson ever wrote. He did it when he was just a kid. He went on, of course, to make movies, and his songs were performed by countless musicians, including the Grateful Dead.
Freedom's just another word for nothing left to do.
The bassist who anchored the Grateful Dead, Phil Lesh, left us this year too.
What do you want me to do?
He says he owed his life's longevity to someone else, actually, an organ donor.
I have to thank my organ donor, Cody, for the privilege of being alive at all to have experienced this.
Fate often has a hand in how some of us will be remembered.
A boy like that would kill your brother.
Broadway great Cheetah Rivera burst on the scene in West Side Story and had a stellar career, but a car crash almost ended it all.
I always used to think we should have 2 lifetimes. One to try it out, and the second one to know what's coming.
To all those who left their footprints behind on the stages of the world, we offer a heartfelt thank you.
I'm not at all in love. Not at all in love.
And be careful of
Me will never get rosy.
yesterday.
Short of my life, no one is there.
It only takes to be loved a whole life long.
Egotistical, lying, hypocritical bigot.
Bingo.
Hello. Would you like to have a roll in the hay?
Let's just say you're an extremely attractive woman.
Oh, thank you. And my husband thanks you too.
You never
No,
call
that
me.
dude
You
there.
always pick the restaurant.
What are you? Are we married? I don't understand. Am I dating you?
You hate people. You're war.
When that red light came on and you knew that millions were watching you, and it was pretty scary, but it made for wonderful shows.
Well, here you are.
Hello? But It was Bob Newhart who showed us all being a mild mannered straight man who found his way to a punch line and fit and starts could make us think and laugh at the same time.
Yeah, the Bob Newhart show that they came on in early to mid 1970s. Yeah, where he was a psychologist, and he used to have these crazy ass patients.
God has a great sense of humor. You know, some of the things he's come up with. He's the best comedy writer of all.
Dancer and choreographer Judith Jamison had her own defined grace on stage as the former artistic director of the Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater. She could communicate through movement what poets do in words.
We just happen to be very blessed because we've been given the gift of dance.
And then there was Breaker Ray Ramos. He was both an artist and an athlete.
Yeah, Willie Mays.
On the baseball diamond, there was Willie Mays, the so-called Say Hey Kid. His performance on the field said it all. The same was said about LA Lakers legend Jerry West,
Mr. Clutch.
so iconic a player that his silhouette became the NBA's
Mr.
logo.
Clutch.
Greg Gumbel, one of the great sportscasters of our era.
Brian Gumbel cashed in his chips? No, or was that Greg Gumbel? Okay, now we're having problems again.
The 2-week wait is over. The hype is all but done.
Who became the first Black American
Tampa, Greg Gumbel.
Okay, all right, okay. We're having technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my God, really stupid right now, y'all. I'm gonna try to put the countdown for us to go.
Okay, you all got 3 minutes before you see 2025. Okay, we're an hour behind you. Okay, and at Shabaka's Black Experience Enhanced, ladies and gentlemen, please Google our past episodes. And at Shabaka's Black Experience Enhanced, I want to thank the notable personalities that we had on our podcast. Okay, Dr. Umar Johnson. Okay, that we've had Dr. Christina Parks, who we have, so we thank her, for coming on. Former world heavyweight champion Layman Brewster, we thank, who owns the record for the quickest knockout in world heavyweight boxing championship history. That record still stands today. Also, too, he is a Hall of Famer. He was inducted into the Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame recently, so we thank him for appearing on Shabaka's Black Experience Enhanced in the past. We do thank Dr. Umar Johnson, of who we had on our podcast. We also most definitely thank the one and only Mad Dr. D for his contribution to our podcast as well too. So we're going through hell and high water, trying to preserve our episodes and what have you. And ladies and gentlemen, we need some money. Please help us. Please like and subscribe to Frontline Black News. Make a donation to Brother Che and Brother Che, and I'll get with you in a private conversation on how we disperse the funds and itemize them and let the people know what we're doing with their money. You know, okay. The Bacchus Black Experience Enhanced, ladies and gentlemen, has crashed. Okay, we only got like about 3 more episodes left. Okay, we're trying to move our platform. Okay, so we need money. And definitely follow our like page on Facebook called Shabak's Black Experience Enhanced. Please follow our group, Pan-African Economic. Okay, Denver New Year continues.
10,
okay.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New
No
Year.
ponies.
The Gregorian calendar in 2025.
No ponies.
In Denver, Colorado.
And no ponies.
Broncos, Super Bowl.
No ponies, no ponies, no ponies. And later for the buckets. Man, so we got a few months.
Go Nuggets. Go Nuggets.
Okay, and the buckets and NBA, we'll talk about that in a few months because we're pulling for the Warriors and the Lakers. You know what I mean?
Go Nuggets. Hey, look.
Man, later for them buckets,
Go
man.
Nuggets.
Boo.
Go Nuggets. Go
Boo.
Nuggets.
Boo. Yeah, Nuggets is fake gold. You want real gold?
No.
You gotta
No.
go.
No, Shabaka, not fake gold. We had a gold
Fake
rush too.
gold.
We had gold
Fake
in our
gold.
hills. Well, y'all not the only ones that had gold in your hills. We
Yeah,
had
fake
gold in our
gold.
hills.
Fake gold.
No,
But
not fake gold.
keep in mind, in California, they still got the hangman's tree. And the El Dorado County Sheriff, he ain't no joke up there. You know, I got ran out of town up there in Placerville by the El Dorado County Sheriff. And the El Dorado County Sheriff, when I asked him, I says, Deputy, you want me out of here by sundown? And he wasn't joking. He said that would be nice. So I hurry up and got the hell up out of there. And for real, for real, for real. You know what I mean? They don't like our folks up there in Placerville. You know, and then of course, too, we're still here in 2024. We got 58 minutes to go out here in Sin City. Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department is very, very busy tonight. Okay, so I'm quite sure we got people walking the concrete already that started their celebration a little early. So they fucked off till about Monday morning, you know, when they go to court, you know, in the chain gang or what have you. You know, a lot of us folk, you know, being black men, a lot of us. That's Las Vegas on Fremont Street, man. That ain't Denver. Oh yeah, that's Las Vegas, and I am not going nowhere near Fremont Street. Hell, motherfucking no. People is out there good and fucked up. Yeah, that's Sin City, Sin City. You know, everybody is here. You know what I'm saying? All the good fellas. You know, there'll be no goddamn place to park down there. You know what I mean? And then on top of it as well, too, you got people down there doing their little magic acts and stuff like that. You know, you got the public servants, you know, known as the hookers doing their work. Like the referee says, protect yourself at all times. You know what I'm saying? And remember that prostitutes have no feelings, okay? But that's for all you tricks. It's better to talk up on some you know what as opposed to buying it, you know. But however, to each his reach. Who am I to judge? I'm just an old bastard, you know what I'm saying? I don't know shit.
We also,
you know?
I ain't black. OJ Shabaka.
Yeah,
Remember him?
yeah. I remember Orenthal, James Simpson. Yeah, he kicked the bucket in 2024 as well too. You know what I mean? So, more power to the Juice. So hopefully he got his sense of blackness. You know what I'm saying? After
Guest
he's
on the
let
Phil
go
Donahue show, a host who reinvented
And then, of
television
course, we
for
missed
better
the
or for
one and
worse.
only Mr. Phil Donahue.
Outrageous. 29
And
years.
Mr.
That's how we got here.
Donahue on his show.
Phil Donahue was looking for saucy TV conversation.
Let's work out. Here we go.
What you got?
As a TV fitness instructor, Richard Simmons was looking for some saucy perspiration.
Is everyone in their target heart range?
He was a self-help sensation, as much about physical health as mental health. He changed the conversation around exercise.
He's not in love with you?
The way
And
someone else
Dr. Ruth,
changed the conversation
Dr. Ruth,
around
when it
sex.
comes to fucking,
And he can
nobody
have
needs
access
any
to you, so why doesn't he
how-to
move in with
manuals or
Dr.
training
Ruth Westheimer.
films.
Her
Lord
humor
have
was
mercy.
disarming, her delivery charming.
Yeah.
The word is snuggling. You know what that is?
She helped countless couples. But something she didn't always talk about was her roots as a Holocaust survivor.
I have an obligation.
Yeah, well, check out the African
something to
Holocaust.
this
Call
world.
them off
Because
and get
otherwise,
back
why,
with me.
you know, why was I spared?
We're losing more and more survivors every year.
I want to give these 6 million people a way to speak.
Amnon Weinstein restored the violins stolen from Jews during the Holocaust. Ben Stern survived the march from
Yep. Okay, so we got 40. Let me see. We got roughly about 49 minutes into the new year out here on in a Pacific time zone. Okay, the Hawaiian Islands. They got 3 hours to go before they see the new year. And then the further east, the further west that you go after crossing the international date line, it is January the 2nd. Okay. So therefore, ladies and gentlemen, you know what I mean? 2025, make sure you stay alive. You know what I mean?
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Richard Sherman and his late brother Robert helped put Walt Disney movies on the map. Their music was usually as sweet as sugar.
It's a world of laughter, a world of tears.
But they often had a message, too.
There's so much that we share that it's time we're aware. It's a small world after all.
It is a prayer for peace. Is we have to learn to live with each other and respect each other and understand each other.
Man, ain't nobody got to do shit except
tough.
stay black
Middle
and die,
leader Frank
motherfuckers.
once
Shit,
said,
ain't nobody
"What
got
you
to
saw
do
is
a
what you
goddamn
got."
thing.
Kept working into his 80s.
That's right.
Betty Nash was also working that long. In fact, she earned the Guinness World Records for the longest serving flight attendant. More than 6 decades in the air and in uniform.
I love it.
Julia Hawkins broke world records too, after she started running and winning races at the age of 100.
Damn.
There were so many who left us far earlier than that century mark, like country music legend Toby Keith, red, white, and blue personified.
Who was an avid racist?
And then there was
too.
Liam Payne, a member of the boy band sensation One Direction. He was only 31 when he passed.
You're turning heads when you walk through the door.
He was younger
Those
than
who
you,
walked
brother
through the door
Che.
of our lives and then exited the same way. He could play a bad guy and a good guy, almost back to back.
Arnold Babar. Isn't there a children's book about an elephant named Babar?
E. Emmett Walsh is the name of that actor right there.
Open wide.
Speaking of the bar, Lawrence de Brunhoff kept his father's creation alive, continuing the tale of a gentle elephant exploring Paris. There are so many whose fingerprints still linger. People like Japanese manga artist Akira Toriyama. You can thank him for Dragon Ball. Bruce Deegan, who gave us the frizzy-haired science teacher and her magical school bus. And then there's our own family. Jean Rather, wife of CBS's Dan Rather. CBS's interim board chairman, Richard Parsons, who had a knack for fixing all kinds of troubled corporations.
Okay, definitely give a shout out there to
Then there
Dan
was Jim
Rather,
Boutritis
because I remember the night in
Bud Lamela,
1968
both
when Dan
integral
Rather got his
to getting
ass
our
whooped
friend
on
Charles
TV
on the
by
Sunday
Mayor
morning.
Daley's goons.
Have snow and mistletoe.
He was, after all, our poet laureate.
As a member of the Academy of American Poets, I happen to have a poetic license.
You rang? He never failed to give us a smart but kind perspective.
Man is mortal. This is true, and that applies to women, too. To each of us, to those we love, and to our dearest friends, at some point, human life begins, and at some point, it ends.
Robert Kennedy's widow. No, David Soul, old Starsky and Hutch.
From Charles Osgood and all of us at Sunday Morning, we bid all of those who passed this year a fond hail and farewell.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you know what they say about a cemetery. You got a lot of people dying to get in there.
Facts. So I have one more clip I was going to play before you lay it down, Shabaka.
Yes, sir.
And that is top Black military events of 2024.
All right. Okay. Okay.
In 2024, the achievements and milestones of Black military service members highlight an evolving era of diversity and inclusion within the U.S. military. This year has seen significant strides in recognizing the contributions of Black service members, veterans, and leaders, as well as a continued focus on bridging historical gaps in representation and opportunity within the armed forces. From groundbreaking leadership appointments to educational programs that inspire the next generation, 2024 stands as a testament to ongoing efforts aimed at fostering a more inclusive military. The legacy of the Tuskegee Airmen, the trailblazing Black fighter pilots of World War II, continues to resonate with profound significance in 2024, both within the military and beyond. These pilots, who overcame racial prejudice to serve with distinction in a segregated military, not only helped win pivotal battles during the war, but also laid the groundwork for future generations of African Americans to pursue careers in aviation. Today, Tuskegee Airmen, Inc., a nonprofit organization dedicated to preserving their history, is making strategic moves to ensure the legacy of these pioneers lives on through education, empowerment,
All right. Okay.
These programs are designed not only to honor the legacy of the Tuskegee Airmen, but to actively dismantle the barriers that have kept the aviation industry, both military and civilian, largely homogeneous. Despite the remarkable achievements of the Tuskegee Airmen, African Americans still account for a small fraction of active duty pilots, with Black pilots making up just around 2% of the Air Force total pilot population and only 3% of commercial aviation pilots. Tuskegee Airmen Inc.'s programs directly confront this underrepresentation by creating accessible pathways for young Black men and women to enter the field. 2024 marked a significant year for leadership diversity within the U.S. military, with General Lloyd Austin continuing to spearhead transformative efforts that are reshaping the armed forces' approach to diversity, equity, and inclusion. As the first
Which
Black
is
Secretary
one of the
of
worst
Defense,
goddamn
Austin's
things that
tenure
we as a
has been
people could
groundbreaking,
embrace.
not only in his appointment, but in his unwavering commitment to dismantling the barriers that have historically hindered the advancement of Black service members and people of color within the military. His leadership is emblematic of a broader shift toward a more inclusive military culture, one where diverse voices and experiences are not just acknowledged, but prioritized in shaping military policies and practices. General Austin's efforts in 2024 have focused on reinforcing the structural changes necessary to ensure that the military is more reflective of the diverse society it serves. Under his guidance, the Department of Defense has implemented a series of impactful reforms aimed at creating more equitable ex-senior leaders, many of whom are people of color, with junior service members to foster guidance, support, and career development. By providing these mentorship opportunities, Austin is addressing a critical gap in the military's professional development system, where Black and minority service members have historically had limited access to influential mentors who can advocate for their advancement. In addition to mentorship, Austin has championed policy reforms that aim to tackle the root causes of racial inequity within the military. These reforms have focused on improving the recruitment, retention, and promotion processes to ensure that they are not influenced by unconscious bias or discriminatory practices. For instance, changes in how military promotions are assessed, including the implementation of more transparent and standardized criteria, are designed to provide a fairer playing field for all service members. By making these processes more equitable, Austin is working to eliminate the systemic barriers that have disproportionately hindered the advancement of Black service members, particularly in higher ranking positions where representation has been historically scarce. Alongside General Austin's leadership, the stories of other prominent Black figures in the military underscore the power of representation. Retired Colonel Meryl Tengesdahl, the first and only Black woman to pilot the U-2 high-altitude reconnaissance aircraft, continues to serve as a role model for aspiring Black aviators. Known for her resilience and groundbreaking achievements, Tengesdahl actively participates in public speaking events and mentorship programs, helping to break down stereotypes and inspire Black women to explore military aviation. Her contributions remind us of the importance of role models in challenging societal expectations and encouraging diversity in traditionally underrepresented fields. In 2024, Black History Month celebrations within the military were particularly meaningful, focusing on both historic and contemporary figures whose legacies have shaped the U.S. military. These events paid tribute to the Harlem Hellfighters, an all-Black infantry regiment from World War I, renowned for their courage and resilience despite facing discrimination. Honoring the Harlem Hellfighters' legacy is especially poignant as it emphasizes the dual struggle Black service members have faced, not only on the battlefield, but also the military after World War II. These commemorations underscore the historical significance of Black service members' contributions, highlighting the progress made and the challenges that persist. Black veterans have also received increased recognition in 2024, with several new initiatives aimed at supporting their transition to civilian life. The U.S. military, in partnership with veteran organizations, has launched programs focused on mental health, career transition, and community support tailored to the needs of Black veterans. These programs, led in part by Black veteran advocacy groups, address disparities in mental health resources and employment opportunities for Black veterans, acknowledging the unique challenges they face after service. By providing targeted resources and support networks, these initiatives aim to ensure that Black veterans are recognized and supported for their sacrifices and contributions to the country. Throughout these events and programs, 2024 has marked a year of progress and celebration for Black service members, veterans, and military leaders in the United States. The emphasis on mentorship, policy reform, and educational opportunities reflects a strong commitment to enhancing racial equality within the military. These achievements, coupled with youth-oriented initiatives, suggest a promising future in which diversity and representation are integral to military culture. By building an inclusive environment that honors the contributions of all service members, the U.S. military is laying the groundwork for a more equitable future, one in which the sacrifices and successes of Black military personnel are celebrated and remembered for generations to come. If you like this video,
please like and subscribe to Front Line Blacc News.
In the new year, many
Shabaka.
Yeah.
So, like it or not, Shabaka, Black Americans, foundational Black Americans, descendants of American child slavery, freedmen have fought in every single war this country has ever had. There is nobody more patriotic.
Yeah, that is a fact.
Yeah.
Okay. But when our people went militaristic in the 1960s with the Black Panther Party, they were declared public enemy number one. That is a fact.
Correct. That is fact. That is historical. That is true. It doesn't negate the fact that we fought and died in every war this country's ever had.
Well, that's true too. That's true too. They say, and at the same token, they hate us in this country because they cannot be us. You see what I mean?
Right.
Once again, part of the Ma'afa. And then, too, I'm not taking away from anything what you stated right there because you did, in fact, state facts. But we also got to be mindful of the Ma'afa that we are subjects of, which is a disaster so bad, it is beyond description. And this is why the hurricanes, when they come off the coast of West Africa, they take the same patterns of the slave ships.
Okay, so let's see what they're talking about with this New Year military tactics for transforming your life.
Uh-oh.
People find themselves making resolutions or setting goals with hopes of transformation. However, transformation, whether in personal or professional life, requires more.
Okay, we got a freeze right here. Okay, I'm gonna blame that on the electromagnetic spectrum because I'm quite sure there's all kind of StreamYards.
Military strategies can provide a solid framework for personal growth, goal achievement, and overcoming obstacles in 2025. The Powell Doctrine, named after General Colin Powell, is a key military principle that emphasizes clarity of objectives, overwhelming force, and exit strategies. In terms of transforming your life, applying the Powell Doctrine means understanding exactly what you want to achieve, committing all your energy toward those goals, and knowing when and how to exit or reassess your plans if they no longer serve you. The first part of the Powell Doctrine involves defining clear objectives. In the military, a mission must be clear to all those involved, or the operation risks failing. In life, the same principle applies. Vague goals like become successful or get in better shape are unlikely to lead to the desired transformation. To follow the Powell Doctrine in personal development, you must set specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound, SMART goals. This might look like setting a goal to finish a degree by the end of 2025, losing 20 pounds in 6 months, or building a specific skill within a set time frame. Clear objectives focus your energy and efforts, helping you avoid distractions that might otherwise derail your progress. The second principle of the Powell Doctrine is the idea of overwhelming force. This concept does not refer to brute strength, but rather the use of every available resource and effort to achieve the objective. In life, overwhelming force can be translated into focused energy and commitment. If you are working toward a goal, like starting a business or mastering a new skill, it requires more than just casual effort. It requires full commitment, dedication, and a willingness to go above and beyond to ensure success. This could mean dedicating a certain number of hours every day to your craft, seeking mentorship, or constantly learning and improving. Overwhelming force in personal development also means being prepared to face challenges head-on. Life is full of obstacles, and the more force you can apply to those challenges, the more likely you are to overcome. Prepare for setbacks and unexpected challenges that may arise. Whether it's a financial difficulty, a health issue, or a personal setback, having a mindset of overwhelming force allows you to face these challenges. You know that no obstacle is too big to overcome when you are armed with the right mindset, strategies, and resources. The third principle of the Powell Doctrine is the idea of an exit strategy. In the military, it's crucial to have a clear plan for retreat or disengagement if an operation is no longer achievable or viable. Similarly, in life, an exit strategy means knowing when to pivot or change course when things aren't working. This doesn't mean giving up.
When to quit.
Rather, it's about making a calculated decision to abandon an unproductive path in favor of one that is more aligned with your goals. Having an exit strategy in personal development also involves knowing when to stop and reassess your goals. Not all goals are meant to be achieved, and sometimes circumstances change, requiring a shift in focus. For example, if you've been pursuing a career in one field for years, but realize that your true passion lies elsewhere, an exit strategy might involve a graceful transition into a new career. The key is not to become stuck in a dead-end pursuit. Rather, is to make decisions with clarity, assess risks, and be willing to change your approach if necessary. The discipline required for implementing the Powell Doctrine in your life is not unlike the discipline soldiers must have in a military operation. The military has clear codes of conduct and routines that all soldiers follow. In personal transformation, discipline is essential to ensure that daily actions align with your long-term goals. This discipline can be cultivated through routine and accountability. Setting up a daily schedule, prioritizing will help maintain on the transfer we're trying to achieve. For instance, involve creating a fitness routine. Another military tactic that can be applied to life transformation is the concept of mission command, which emphasizes decentralized decision-making and empowering individuals to act with initiative. This tactic relies on trust, as military leaders delegate authority to subordinates, allowing them to make decisions on the ground. In life, this concept can be applied by trusting yourself and your intuition to make decisions. It means not waiting for others to tell you what to do, but instead taking ownership of your transformation. While seeking advice from mentors and others is valuable, the ultimate responsibility for your success rests with you. Part of mission command is knowing how to leverage your own strengths and adapt to changing circumstances. In a military context, soldiers must act swiftly in unpredictable environments. In life, being able to adapt quickly to changes is essential for transformation. The world is constantly evolving, and the ability to pivot and adjust your plans in response to new opportunities or challenges is a powerful tool. Whether it's learning a new skill, taking on a different role at work, or adjusting your lifestyle choices, being adaptable allows you to make the most of every situation. Another critical military tactic that can aid in personal transformation is the idea of surprise and deception. In a military operation, these tactics are used to catch an enemy off guard and gain the upper hand. In personal development, this can be applied through creativity and thinking outside the box. Often, people become too predictable in their habits and approaches. To achieve transformation, it's important to keep yourself and others around you on their toes. This could mean surprising yourself with a new approach to solving problems, taking a different route to success, or doing something completely unexpected. Creativity fuels innovation, and in the process of transforming your life, it can give you the edge to overcome challenges and break free from the ordinary. When applying military tactics to life transformation, it's also important to keep in mind the need for continuous improvement. The military for the next mission. For personal growth, continue improvement through reflection, success, and learning. This is taking time at the end of each day, week, or month to evaluate what worked, what didn't, and where adjustments can be made. It's about striving for mastery and being open to learning from mistakes and successes alike. In the military, there is an emphasis on teamwork and collaboration. While individual efforts are crucial, the collective power of a well-organized team is often what determines success. In personal transformation, this can be understood as the power of community and support systems. Surrounding yourself with people who support your goals, share your values, and offer constructive feedback can greatly enhance your progress. Whether it's through mentorship, peer groups, or a strong social network, collaboration and teamwork are essential for achieving long-term success. As you work toward transforming your life in 2025, you must also embrace the concept of resilience. Military personnel are trained to be resilient in the face of adversity, whether on the battlefield or in the face of personal hardship. Resilience is about bouncing back from setbacks, learning from failures, and continuing to push forward. In your journey of transformation, resilience will be a key ingredient. There will be times when you face obstacles, feel discouraged, or encounter failure. However, resilience allows you to keep moving forward, knowing that every setback is just another opportunity to learn and grow. By adopting military tactics like the Powell Doctrine, mission command, surprise and deception, and continuous improvement, you can create a strong foundation for transforming your life in 2025. These strategies offer a blueprint for achieving your goals with clarity, purpose, and resilience. Transformation is not an easy path, but by applying these military principles, you can ensure that you are prepared for the challenges ahead and poised for success. Whether it's in your career, personal life, or health, these tactics can help you navigate the year ahead with a sense of purpose, discipline, and confidence. If you like this video and know someone in the military, please share it with them. Thank you for watching.
Okay, Shabaka, I have one more for you before you lay it down.
All right.
And that the black states that are most the most friendly states to black people.
All right. I know two of them ain't California and Nevada.
WB program has. Welcome back, my friends. Today, we're diving into something that truly matters. The top 10 states in America where Black people are not just welcomed, but celebrated, supported, and thriving. If you're wondering where the best opportunities, inclusive communities, and rich cultural experiences exist for Black individuals and families in 2024, then you're in the right place. Some of these states might surprise you, and a few are making waves with bold initiatives you won't believe.
That looks like
So,
Florida right
watch till
there.
the end, and let's explore the best
One
places in the
picture was out
country
of
that are leading
Atlanta.
the charge for equality and empowerment. Starting from number 10, we have Maryland. Maryland, with its Black population comprising nearly 30% of the state, has long been a beacon for diversity and inclusion. This
That's a
Mid-Atlantic
great state
state
because that's the state where Frederick Douglass beat the shit out of
isn't
that
just a
goddamn raping, slave trading pedophile
geographic
that hit him with a whip. Shout out to
crossroads.
Maryland
It's a
for
place
Freddie.
where Black entrepreneurship and education. The city of Baltimore, home to more than 6 State University and Morgan State University, two leading HBCUs. In 2024, Maryland continues to invest in equitable access to higher education, with state-backed scholarships aimed at supporting minority students pursuing STEM careers. Economically, Maryland is among the top states for Black business ownership. In fact, over 20% of businesses in Baltimore are Black-owned, a statistic far above the national average. The Maryland Minority Business Development Agency works closely with Black entrepreneurs to provide access to grants and mentorship, and as of 2024, the state has seen a 12% increase in minority business startups compared to the previous year. Black neighborhoods like Upton in Baltimore are becoming hubs of innovation and enterprise, thanks to targeted community investment. In terms of housing, Maryland ranks high in homeownership rates among Black families, supported by programs like the Maryland Mortgage Program. In 2024, the state launched additional initiatives to tackle racial wealth gaps by providing down payment assistance and financial literacy programs. Maryland also embraces its Black heritage through initiatives like the Harriet Tubman Byway, which retraces key paths of the Underground Railroad. Annual celebrations such as the Afram Festival in Baltimore draw over 100,000 attendees, emphasizing Black achievements in art, music, and activism. Community-driven programs are a cornerstone of Maryland's approach to equity. Organizations such as My Brother's Keeper Maryland focus on mentorship and career readiness for young Black men, directly addressing generational challenges. The results are clear. Maryland boasts one of the highest median incomes for Black households in the U.S., at over $65,000, significantly above the national average. Maryland's blend of thriving Black communities, proactive governance, and opportunities for growth makes it a model of inclusivity in 2024. From education to economics, this state continues to elevate Black lives while fostering spaces for leadership and success. Number 9, Georgia. Georgia, with a Black population making up over 33% of the state, has cemented itself as a leader in fostering opportunity, culture, and progress
That's
for its
the
Black
ATL.
residents. The heartbeat of this movement is Atlanta, often referred to as the Black Mecca for its strong representation in business, politics, education, and the arts. Atlanta alone is home to some of the highest concentrations of Black professionals and entrepreneurs in the U.S. In 2024, approximately 30% of businesses in the city are Black-owned, supported by initiatives like Invest Atlanta and the Russell Center for Innovation and Entrepreneurship. These programs provide crucial funding, mentorship, and networking opportunities, contributing to a steady increase in economic mobility for Black residents. Education plays a significant role in Georgia's appeal to Black communities. The state boasts several historically Black colleges and universities, HBCUs, including Spelman College, Morehouse College, and Clark Atlanta University. These institutions continue to produce leaders in politics, healthcare, and business, driving change at local and national levels. In addition, Georgia's Hope Scholarship Program ensures that higher education remains accessible to students from diverse backgrounds, further closing opportunity gaps. Culturally, Georgia is unmatched. Atlanta hosts major events like the A3C Festival, celebrating hip-hop culture, and the Sweet Auburn Spring Fest, which honors the city's rich civil rights history. Beyond the festivals, the state preserves its historical roots through landmarks like the Martin Luther King Jr. National Historical Park, which educates visitors about the civil rights movement and Dr. King's enduring legacy. Georgia's progressiveness extends to social equity. The city of Atlanta has implemented programs to address disparities in housing, offering down payment assistance and rental support to underserved communities. These efforts have led to a noticeable increase in Black homeownership rates in the metro area, boosting generations dubbed Black Hollywood filmed in Georgia for Black creatives. This synergy of arts, education, and economics has established Georgia as a state where Black communities can thrive. For those seeking empowerment and opportunity, Georgia continues to shine as a place that embraces and uplifts its Black residents. Number 8, Texas. Texas, home to over 3.8 million Black residents, around 13% of the state's population, has become a magnet for those seeking opportunity and community. With cities like Houston, Dallas, and Austin leading the charge, Texas offers a dynamic mix of economic.
When he said underserved communities, I was saying that's that broad and ambiguous language we're always talking about. That Dr.
That's not me.
warned us about.
Yeah, and those are not my words. That there is Dr. Huey Percy Newton had stated in his publication Revolutionary Suicide that any statute that cannot be understood by the common man due to broad and ambiguous terms is not a statute.
Correct.
Economic prospects, cultural celebrations, and progressive initiatives tailored to its Black population. Houston, often celebrated as one of the most diverse cities in the country, has a Black population of nearly 23%. The city's third ward serves as a cultural and economic hub, hosting a growing number of Black-owned businesses, restaurants, and art spaces. Emancipation Avenue, a historic corridor undergoing revitalization, exemplifies Houston's efforts to preserve Black heritage while creating new opportunities for growth. Education is another cornerstone of Texas's inclusivity. The state is home to notable HBCUs such as Prairie View A&M University and Texas Southern University, both of which are vital in shaping future Black leaders. These institutions receive robust support from the state and private donors, ensuring that students have access to scholarships, cutting-edge facilities, and leadership programs. The state's economy has proven welcoming to Black entrepreneurs and professionals. Houston and Dallas boast thriving job markets, with significant representation in industries such as healthcare, energy, and technology. In 2024, the Dallas Black Chamber of Commerce launched a new mentorship program for young entrepreneurs, connecting them with seasoned business leaders to foster growth and innovation. Deeply rooted Black history and pride. Juneteenth, which originated in Galveston, is celebrated statewide with parades, festivals, and educates that people from. Additionally, the Houston Black Festival continues to grow, showcasing the talents and contributions of the Black community. On the policy front, Texas cities have implemented initiatives to address housing equity. Programs like Houston's Complete Communities target historically underserved neighborhoods, improving access to affordable housing, healthcare, and education. As a result, many Black families have seen a marked improvement in quality of life. Texas stands as a testament to resilience and progress. Its combination of economic opportunities, cultural preservation, and targeted social initiatives makes it a state where Black communities can thrive and build legacies for generations to come. Number 7, Illinois, a beacon of progress and community. Illinois, with a Black population of approximately 15%, has a long history of being a hub for Black excellence, particularly in Chicago. As the third largest city in the U.S., Chicago has cultivated thriving Black communities, especially in neighborhoods like Bronzeville, often referred to as the Black metropolis, for its rich cultural and historical significance. In 2024, Illinois continues to invest in Black communities through initiatives like the Illinois Legislative Black Caucus Agenda. This comprehensive policy focuses on improving access to education, healthcare, and economic opportunities for Black residents. Programs like the Black Entrepreneurial Program offer grants and mentorship to small business owners, leading to a 10% increase in Black-owned enterprises statewide over the past 2 years.
The Chicago
Education is a priority in Illinois, with institutions like Chicago State University serving as a cornerstone for Black higher education. Statewide programs have also boosted high school graduation rates among Black students, with new mentorship initiatives showing measurable success in underserved areas. Chicago is home to some of the country's largest celebrations of Black culture. The Bud Billiken Parade, an annual event celebrating education and community, is one of the nation's oldest and largest African American parades, drawing hundreds of thousands of attendees. Additionally, the DuSable Museum of African American History educates visitors on the state's deep ties to Black heritage and contributions to civil rights. Economically, Illinois has positioned itself as a leader in Chicago has seen growth in Black-owned tech startups, supported by state-backed innovation grants. Meanwhile, housing programs aimed at reducing disparities have helped more Black families achieve homeownership, strengthening communities across the state. From policy reform to cultural celebrations, Illinois demonstrates individuals and families can thrive. Number 6, North Carolina. North Carolina, where Black residents make up nearly 22% of the population, offers a unique blend of tradition and forward-thinking opportunities for its Black communities. Cities like Charlotte, Durham, and Raleigh are at the forefront, balancing a rich cultural heritage with growing economic prospects. Durham, often nicknamed the Black Wall Street of the South, is a hub for Black entrepreneurship. Its legacy dates back to the early 20th century and remains alive today through initiatives like the Black Durham Business Collective, which connects Black entrepreneurs with resources and networking opportunities. As of 2024, the state has seen a 15% increase in Black-owned businesses, reflecting this ongoing legacy of empowerment. Education is a cornerstone of North Carolina's success. The state is home to notable HBCUs, including North Carolina A&T State University, the largest HBCU in the country. These institutions are instrumental in producing graduates who lead in industries like engineering, business, and public service. Culturally, North Carolina embraces its Black heritage through events like the Bull City Black Cultural Fest in Durham and the African American Cultural Celebration in Raleigh. These gatherings highlight Black art, history, and achievements while fostering community connections. Economic opportunity in North Carolina continues to grow, especially in industries like finance, technology, and healthcare. Charlotte, one of the nation's fastest-growing cities, has become a hub for Black professionals seeking career advancement. Efforts like the Charlotte Opportunity Task Force focus on reducing economic disparities and for Black residents. Through its focus, education, community, remains a cultural powerhouse and a focal point for Black culture, business, making it one of the most predominantly Black cities in America. In recent years, initiatives like Motor City Match have provided grants and resources to Black entrepreneurs, resulting in over 70 new Black-owned businesses opening in the city in 2024 alone. Education in Michigan is supported by HBCUs like the Lewis College of Business and state programs that focus on improving access to STEM careers for Black students. Additionally, community organizations have worked to increase graduation rates and provide scholarships for underserved populations. Cultural celebrations in Michigan are vibrant and impactful. The Detroit African World Festival attracts over 100,000 attendees annually, celebrating African culture and Black heritage through art, music, and food. Meanwhile, historic landmarks like the Charles H. Wright Museum of African American History preserve the stories and achievements of Black Michiganders. Michigan's affordable housing initiatives and urban renewal projects have also made a difference for Black families. Programs aimed at reducing housing disparities have resulted in a 12% increase in Black homeownership rates statewide since 2020. Through resilience and investment in its communities, Michigan continues to offer a promising future for its Black residents. Number 4, New York. New York, where Black residents make up about 17% of the population, is a state of immense opportunity and cultural richness. New York City is a global hub for Black artistry, entrepreneurship, and advocacy, with historic neighborhoods like Harlem serving as epicenters of Black culture. Harlem's legacy as a cultural and intellectual powerhouse is alive today, with institutions like the Schomburg Center for Research in Black Culture preserving its history. The state has also invested heavily in initiatives like the Harlem Entrepreneurial Fund, which has helped launch dozens of new Black-owned businesses in 2024 alone. Cultural pride shines through in events like the African American Day Parade, which celebrates Black achievements in arts, education, and politics. Across the state, cities like Buffalo and Rochester are also fostering Black communities through affordable housing programs and community-driven economic initiatives. New York's job market is a draw for Black professionals, particularly in industries like finance, media, and technology. The state's Minority and Women-Owned Business Enterprise, MWB, program has contributed to a significant rise in Black-owned businesses, offering contracts and grants that promote equity. New York's focus on community and opportunity ensures that its Black residents are celebrated and supported. Number 3, Florida. Florida, home to nearly 4 million Black residents, 21% of its population, offers a blend of cultural pride, historical significance, and economic prospects that make it a standout state for Black communities. With major cities like Miami, Orlando, and Jacksonville leading the charge, Florida is a state where Black residents thrive. Miami, in particular, has a vibrant Black community enriched by its Afro-Caribbean influences. Little Haiti and Overtown are cultural epicenters, showcasing art, music, and cuisine reflective of the African diaspora. Events like the Miami Carnival and the African Heritage Cultural Arts Festival celebrate Black history and diversity while drawing attendees from around the globe. Florida's economy is another reason it attracts Black residents. The state has seen a surge in Black-owned businesses, with cities like Jacksonville and Tampa offering mentorship programs and funding opportunities to support entrepreneurship. In 2024, the state's Office of Supplier Diversity reported that contracts awarded to minority-owned businesses, including many Black-owned enterprises, increased by 15% compared to the previous year. Education and community building remain priorities in Florida. The state is home to several HBCUs, including Florida A&M University, which continues to rank among the top producers of Black professionals in fields like law, pharmacy, and engineering. Community initiatives in cities like Orlando have also improved high school graduation rates and college enrollment among Black students, creating more pathways to success. Florida's commitment to housing equity is evident in programs like the Affordable Housing Initiative, which aims to reduce disparities in homeownership. In 2024, the state expanded funding for down payment assistance, helping more Black families achieve the dream of owning a home. By celebrating its Black heritage while providing opportunities for schools and families feel welcome and empowered. Number 2, Virginia, where 2% of the nation has become a model of inclusivity and opportunity, with cities like Richmond and Norfolk leading the way. The state blends historical significance with modern advancements to support its Black communities. Richmond, known for its pivotal role in Black history, has transformed into a thriving center of culture and business. Historic neighborhoods like Jackson Ward, once known as the Harlem of the South, are experiencing revitalization, with Black entrepreneurs opening businesses and restoring the community's vibrancy. In 2024, Richmond launched a new small business loan program specifically targeting minority-owned startups, resulting in a 10% increase in Black-owned businesses in the city. Education is another highlight in Virginia. The state is home to HBCUs like Hampton University and Virginia State University, which are renowned for producing leaders in fields like healthcare, education, and technology. Additionally, state-backed scholarships and STEM programs have significantly improved college access for Black students. Virginia also celebrates its Black heritage through events like the Richmond Folk Festival and the African American Cultural Arts Festival in Charlottesville. These gatherings bring communities together to honor Black history, music, and art while fostering cross-cultural connections. Virginia offers opportunities in industries such as technology, government, and healthcare. The Hampton Roads area has become a hub for Black professionals' advancement opportunities. By investing in education, business, and cultural preservation, Virginia has positioned itself. And finally, at number 1, we have California.
Fuck the goddamn city of Los Angeles.
California, with a Black population of
all that shit.
Over 2.8 million.
Yeah, fuck the goddamn city of Los Angeles. I watched them build all
music and activism. Limerick Park hosts events like the Pan-African Film Festival and the Limerick Park Juneteenth celebration, which draw attendees from across the nation. These events not only celebrate Black heritage, but also provide platforms for local artists and entrepreneurs. The state is a leader in economic initiatives aimed at supporting minority communities. In 2024, California expanded its small business loan guarantee program, providing millions in funding to Black-owned businesses.
That city hall, that white building right there,
has become a center for Black startups, especially in the tech sector, thanks to programs like the Capper Center, which promotes diversity and technology. Education is a cornerstone of California's inclusivity. Institutions like UCLA and USC are renowned for their diverse student bodies and scholarship opportunities that benefit Black students. The state also invests heavily in K-12 education, with programs aimed at closing achievement gaps and increasing access to advanced placement courses in underserved schools. Housing equity remains a challenge in California, but efforts like the Home Key program have helped address disparities. This initiative has provided affordable housing options in urban areas like Los Angeles and San Francisco, making it easier for Black families to secure stable living conditions. California's diversity.
Yeah, right. Don't believe that shit, people. I grew up in that motherfucking
Innovation
line,
and dedication to equity make it a state where Black communities can thrive in every aspect of life. Policies, cultural landscape ensure
that's SF right there. That's Jay Militan's hometown. That's Jay Militan's hometown.
Remains a top choice for the growth.
Okay, all right. I see we're having some technical difficulties right here. Okay, Brother Chair, I'm going to bid you a good night from
I hope you guys have enjoyed it.
Okay, I'm going to bid you a good night from Sin City right here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please Google our past episodes of Frontline Black News and also 2 of Shabaka's Black Experience Enhanced. We wish everybody Happy New Year, all the way live in 2025.
I'm still here, Shabaka.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, they glitching with you. Okay, we got 2 minutes to go before 2025 here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Okay, if you're out here in Las Vegas, people, be careful. Motherfuckers are fucked up. They're drunk. mad they losing their money. The Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department is out there. I mean, everybody's here. You know what I'm saying? Sin City, and if you're going out there looking for ladies of the evening, I highly suggest you check the plumbing work, if you know what I mean. You know. Okay, so we got let's see, we got 11:59 p.m. right here. You know what I'm saying? And people is loaded. The strip is crowded. Clark County Jail is probably working overtime. Yeah, motherfuckers
19,
is on the crack.
18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13,
Okay, it is just
12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Okay, we're hearing gunfire out here. We just hit midnight here in Las Vegas. So I see motherfuckers is out here shooting guns. I'm already hearing people driving crazy, motherfucker.
1.
Yep, it's 2025 here.
Happy New Year, Shabaka.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I stayed alive till 2025. And always remember, ladies and gentlemen, on this New Year's, okay, for all you tricks out there and all you hookers, always remember this here, gentlemen. Like the referee says, protect yourself at all times, okay? Be sure to check your plumbing work. Because you're fucked up, you're drunk, you know what I'm saying? Please look out for 5 o'clock shadows. And then keep in mind that everybody is here. You know what I'm saying? This is Sin City. Okay, so stay alive in 2025. Definitely check on Shabaka's Black Experience Enhanced as we are in our Twilight episodes. Okay, go to our like page. On Facebook, Shabaka's Black Experience Enhanced. Okay, so I'm not going to go out and look at fireworks. You know what I'm saying? This is good enough for me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm within a fair proximity of these areas of which you are seeing. And I'm bidding everybody a good night. And drive safely. And like I said, you got motherfuckers out there drunk and shit, you know, which is their business. You know, enjoy yourself. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the goddamn state of California on its new bullshit ass laws. Gruesome Newsom, you belong to go right straight to fucking jail. And Brother Che, if you'll check my Facebook wall out, I think either yesterday or today, I did post it up there, man, that infamous scene by Al Pacino called And Justice for All. That son of a bitch deserves to go right straight to fucking jail. And yes, Donald Duck, I'm talking about you. But you got everybody in your pocket, Donald Duck, okay? You'll be fucking up the country again. In approximately
from a mile high income.
Yeah, and put the ponies back in the barns. And GMO pony food, put them in a barn. You know what I'm saying?
Go Broncos.
Put the ponies in the barn, and here's the real. Yeah, they shooting off fireworks. Yeah, over there by Planet Hollywood. Yeah.
They're shiplocked or whatever. Shipwrecks and not going nowhere.
Yeah. Raiders need a lot of work. There's the area. The Park MGM. Yeah. Boy, you're going to have a whole bunch of mad and broke, drunken motherfuckers tomorrow. Here in Sin City, there's never a dull moment. With that there, ladies and gentlemen, this is Shabaka Sankor for Front Line Blacc News. Wishing you all a happy new year and make it all the way live
Ages.
in 2025. It's because, ladies and gentlemen, for us as Africans in America, diasporic Africans, we are ready to get fucked over again. Okay, folks, so I'm laying it down in case motherfuckers want to shoot at windows and all that
2025,
bull
y'all.
and all that old bullshit. And then out in Los Angeles, the LA County Jail is getting filled up over there at the Twin Towers down there on Boucher Street. And then too, if you have loved ones who've been out driving drunk and shit, okay, call the LA County Jail. You can Google it, okay, and expect at least a damn good hour before they answer the goddamn phone to tell you about where your loved ones are. Stay off the freeways. Los Angeles is crazy, and some motherfuckers out here busting caps. So I'm going to lay my ass down in case I have to duck gunfire by my Sin City. Yes, everybody is here. Later from Sin City, I'll speak with you all in the next few days. Okay, Brother Che, Happy New Year to you and yours, and I'll give you a call later on tomorrow in the afternoon because I know everybody's going to be fucked up. Okay, stay safe, stay black, stay dangerous. We're out. Okay.
All right. Thank you for joining us, Shabaka. My bid y'all farewell as well. Happy 2025. Like Shabaka said, do your best to stay alive. 2025 is going to be the year that FBA thrives and survives. And we continue to send a clear message to the Democratic Party. We're not going to be taken for granted no more. And any of these politicians seeking our vote, we're going to demand something tangible all year long. So peace, love, light, reparations, and separations, and black empowerment. Terry Nkrumah signing out from the Mile High Income and illegal migrants for the city, where it is a balmy 22 degrees on this New Year's Day of 2025. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to all of our platforms, Front Line Blacc News on YouTube and Facebook, The Revolutionary Agenda on YouTube and Facebook, and Shabaka's Black Experience Enhanced on Facebook and Twitter and our X.com. So peace, y'all. Stay safe. Keep your heads on the swivel. We are at war, and it's literally FBA, Foundation of Black Americans, Center for American Slavery Freedman, versus everyone. Peace.